This challenge is to travel to the most beautiful place on earth. Okay, the second most beautiful place on earth, the Maldives, with the bungalows, the pools.
Nice.
How am I going to afford this? Obviously using my daddy's money. Actually, just kidding. I have to do something called work for this money. And I'm going to be doing it entirely using side hustles that anyone can start. So what's the purpose of this challenge? Is it to show off my delivering skills? Or maybe show off my impeccable customer service?
Well, thank you. Have one.
But actually, it's to show you all the different side hustles and break down what can help you earn the most money for the least amount of time. Each week, I'll be experimenting on what earns me the most money and breaking down which one is the best. The goals of this challenge are 1, to show you the most profitable side hustles, 2, show you different ways to save money on travel, and 3, take you on a journey to travel to the most beautiful place on earth. As of right now, the total money needed is a little over $14,000. But through my travel hacks, I'm going to show you different ways to get that money down as well as get to my goal faster. All right, so as you can tell by the name, all right, so as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my chair. I'm gonna start off with a tip that anyone can use and that I'm gonna use on my Maldives budget to knock it down a little bit, so I'm saving money and it's gonna take me less time to reach my goal. So the first tip right away is the best way to find flight prices at a discount. So we're gonna take a look at Google Flights and how you can use it to save a couple $100 on booking your flight. All right, we're gonna take a deep dive here and see from Philadelphia to the Maldives is roughly $2,254 for a 25-hour flight, 9 days, 2 round-trip tickets. But we wanna find something cheaper. So we're gonna take a look at Philadelphia and we're gonna add some local international airports. Anything within a 3-hour drive is recommended, and we already see a price drop to $1,854 for the same flight. But down below, we see one for a little bit more expensive for 5 hours less of travel. That might be recommended, but we also want to see if we can find something even cheaper. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look at that 1,854 and see if we can find something cheaper down at the price graph. On the price graph here, we see something already just a little bit cheaper. And when we click on it, we could see that the price is cheaper and the flight is shorter. So what Google Flights does with the price graph, it shows you different flight times and different dates, as well as the different prices that you can expect when you book those trips. So you can see which one has the highest price, which one has the lowest price, and obviously you want to go with the lowest price. You got to be flexible and book far in ahead so you can have that flexibility. So as you can see from the beginning, our price was $2,254, and we got it all the way down to $1,847, which is over $400 in savings just from being flexible, adding airports that are within a 3-hour drive, as well as adding different dates and checking what kind of flexibility we can find. Each week, we're gonna see if we can get this money total down even lower using different travel tips and hacks. But for right now, I'm not a trust fund baby, so I have to get to work. And it all started on Friday with a 1-hour lunch shift. 32, it's 11:43. Literally took 11 minutes to make $6. $20, 9.8 miles. And none of these mailboxes have numbers on it. That is real helpful. Doordash is great, everybody. I wish these had numbers on it.
1 eternity later.
I'm sweating my balls off. I am in a location with no service. And I get to the place, right? And I'm like, all right, this is where Google Maps told me. So I go in there and a freaking dog comes nipping at my ankles. I'm like, whoa, son, I don't like that. And then this man starts humping me, like absolutely going to town on my leg, all while I'm trying to take a picture of this order at the place. And then I get a text from the customer saying, hey, you're at the wrong location. So I check the thing, and I check Apple Maps, and I'm 4 minutes from the location. So I just got humped and nipped at for nothing. All right, now I think I'm at the right location. I have no clue. But yeah, this is Apple Maps for you. A little bit better than Google Maps. But this is a stack order, so That could have been like a $2 order or an $18 order or a $5 order. I have no clue how much of the 20 it was, but hopefully it was worth it because, again, I got napped at and humped. All right, still less than an hour and we're at that $26.25 now. It is 95 degrees out. In June, it's June 2nd. Like May was 70s, and then as soon as June hit, it was 90s. But we got a first order right now. It's 4 o'clock. We're going until probably about 8:30, trying to make at least $100 bucks. Put us at about $125, $130. Banana. All right, I just made $12.50 off that, and it took me 13 minutes to do. This is the order I just got. It is absolutely absurd. It is a mission that will not come easily. It is ice cream delivering in 94-degree heat. Like, I'm fucking melting, and I'm not a delicious frozen treat. Ashley got her ice cream. Everything's good. I'm at like $29, and it's only been like 40 minutes, and my car smells entirely like sweat. So, all right, so I did that last one. Now I'm on the next one. I hate DoorDashing Chick-fil-A because, one, I rarely get a tip, and two, it smells so damn good. All right, so I declined that Chipotle order that I'm gonna put right here. In hindsight, it looks like a good order, but if you've ever been to Chipotle on a Friday night, it is balls. It is not good. It is a long wait. So immediately after I declined it, I got this order for $22 for 8 miles. Here's me dropping off this order with the phenomenal camera work. All right, day one is down. I made $143 in a little bit less than 6 hours of work.
Hello there.
And I got a contract violation because I was 11 minutes late to a restaurant because I was sitting on the toilet.
I shortly realized that Friday might have actually been a fever dream.
This car next to me has a giant ball sack hanging from their car. Giant ball sack. Congrats, I guess.
Balls, balls, balls.
After it was all said and done, I racked up $84.25 after driving around for 4.5 hours, bringing my total for the 2 days to $227.25, or a little over $22.50 an hour.
No clue what's going on here. All right, Chris, I'm gonna get it whether I'm dead or alive.
Now, Sunday was more disappointing than finding out that Drake and Josh weren't actually friends in real life. Actually, no, I'm still pretty disappointed about that. But nonetheless, Sunday was dead, so I knew I needed to find something to add to the mix to get this going, so I decided to add Instacart on Monday to see what that does.
All right, this CVS order, it requires a red card. I haven't used this thing in so long, there's literally dried up chocolate on mine. Like, that's how long it's been. Actually, it's caramel.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, have one. Yeah, have one.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I just had like a seizure. I just told her to have one. Just have a day, ma'am. All right, I just sped through that in like 2 minutes, ordered it. The lady came out, was like, oh, hey, I noticed that you were back, because it was the same CVS. And then I told her to have a one. All right, that batch took me exactly 1 hour to do. I'm at $48 after 3 hours, which is $16 an hour. All right, a little over 4 hours in. I think we're at $78. I picked up another Instacart order, but I'm stuck. I've been stuck in traffic for hours. It feels like hours. It hasn't been hours. It's been like 6 minutes. But all right, finally just wrapped up. It was 9 hours exactly. I made $176.55. You simply can't make this up. Delivering glue. And it's windy. can't see anything out of my rear view mirror. This is what I see. I've never delivered balloons before, and they're the fattest, most circular balloons I've ever seen. It's like 2 giant freaking testicles, and I can't see past it. All right, come here, you little rascals.
Balls, balls, balls.
All right, I might have to end it here. I just got a $30 Walmart order for 19 items, and I haven't gotten anything in like a few minutes. So I got so pumped when I got it. I was driving, I went, let's go! Like a freak. And I look up, and there's a funeral service going on. Oh, I had my windows down, of course. Fun fact of the day: park next to the cart return. Save you a lot of time. It's literally 17 sodas. 17 2-liter bottles of soda.
I mean, it's all right. Like,
Now, with everything, there are pros and there are cons to DoorDash, and here are some of the pros. Number 1, you can work on your own schedule. You have the flexibility to either work 15 minutes a day or 20 hours a day, and it's just whenever works best for you. Number 2, depending on your area, you can make $20+ an hour. Number 3, it's really easy. It takes absolutely zero skill at all. You just need to know how to drive a car and read names. Now, here are some cons to look out for. Number 1, it's a lot of wear and tear on your car. If you're just door dashing for hours a day, you're going to kill your car faster than wearing a MAGA hat in Portland. Number 2, it's not scalable. Just like most jobs, you're trading your time for money, so there's really no chance of making any passive income. Number 3, no consistency. Now, one day you can go and make $26 an hour like I did, and then a few days later you can come back and make $12 an hour. Friday dinners, Friday lunches, and Monday lunches I found were the best times. Now, overall, if I had to give DoorDash a rating, I would give it a 7.9 out of 10 because I was able to make over $18 an hour on average. It's really not hard at all, and at times it was actually pretty fun. It's also great because I can make my own schedule and the sign-up process is really simple. The reason it doesn't get a higher rating is because of the wear and tear on my car, as well as the no consistency, as well as it's not passive. I would have to work tons of hours just to make a livable wage. I made $688.43 after 1 week into this challenge. Our original budget was $14,021.15, but with that travel hack we used in the beginning, we were able to get the total down to $13,614.15. If we take that total and subtract it by the money we made this week, our new total needed is $12,925.72. But next week we'll try more side hustles to get that total down, as well as test out any other travel hacks we have to get ourselves closer to traveling to the most beautiful place on earth. See you all next week.